I say imagination creates reality. And if this premise is true, then imagination fulfills itself in what your life becomes. Although I have changed the words, what I am saying is not new. Scripture says it in this manner: whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it, and you will. This statement goes back 2,000 years, yet even before that Jeremiah tells of the same principle in his story of the potter and his clay. But until imagination becomes a part of your normal, natural currency of thought, you will not act consciously. Like breathing, this awareness must become so much a part of you that you will not turn to the left or the right to praise or blame anyone. When you know this presence, it will not matter if you started life behind the 8 ball or in a palace, as a poor or a rich child. You will realize that life is always externalizing what you are imagining. Lacking the knowledge of this principle, you can reproduce your environment, be it pleasant or unpleasant, forever and ever, as you feed your imagination on what your senses dictate. But knowing this principle, you can ignore the present, and untethered by the so-called facts of life, you can imagine the present as you desire it to be and feed upon your desire, rather than its emission. Now, imagination cannot be observed as we see objects in space, for imagination is their reality. Fawcett gives the name God to the cause of the universe, saying, God, the Creator, is like pure imagining in ourselves. He works in the depths of our soul, underlying all of our faculties, including perception, and streams into our surface mind, least disguised in the form of productive fancy. Listen to your thoughts, and you will hear God's words. A thought that is not felt produces nothing, but a thought producing motor elements reproduces itself. Catch God in a moment of a motor element, such as anger, fear, or frustration, being congratulated or congratulating, and you will know what is going to happen in your world. Unless, of course, you arrest your thoughts and revise them. Most of us, however, are not aware of what we are doing, so we do not observe the Creator. But we can catch him as he streams into our surface mind, least disguised in the form of productive fancy. If, while riding the bus, driving the car, sitting at home, or standing at a bar, you hear a remark and react by moving on the inside, that remark will fulfill itself in what your life becomes. This principle sets you free, if you are willing to assume its responsibility. But whether you assume it or not, you will fulfill your every motor element thought anyway. So in the end, you will not sympathize or condemn, but simply tell those who may be going through an unpleasant experience of this principle, and, if they accept it, let the principle work in their lives. I hope you enjoyed today's message. See you in the next video.